Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Scarlet and this is Scarlet's Little Crafty Corner. So first off, I thought I'd just get on here and do a little impromptu whip and chat. I have not done one since last month on my events. So it's been a while. Yeah, so alright, well, before I get into all of this, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't know if y'all can even see me because I can't see my phone. Usually I get started and I adjust my phone and then I sit down and then adjust some more. But y'all, I have been doing nothing for the last 2 days except for videos. And my voice might be a little gruff sounding. My back is screaming. And I just wanted to sit down. So, anyway, I appreciate all of you. I really, really do. Yeah. So let's do a little bit of diamond painting, shall we? Okay, so I am working on this kit. It says howdy, y'all. And I have had this thing since 2022. It's been a while. It sure has. I have got so many old diamond paintings in my stash that it's ridiculous. So, yeah. So I'm doing this for an event with the Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 group. If you're not part of that group on Facebook, go join. If you've got Facebook, go join. It doesn't cost anything. Just like subscribing to channels, doesn't cost nothing. I'll leave a link in my description box to the Facebook group, along with everything. My email, my Instagram is always in the description box. If y'all don't know what event is what, all of that is always in my description box. I always put, the whole year's worth of events in the description box. So you can always go there and check that out. I'm telling you, it don't matter whose channel you're on. Most of the time, their description boxes is it's an absolute wealth of information, okay? So go check that out. But I am doing the hashtag Plants and Gardens DP event, which is being hosted this month, which is June. But it's from Amy's Diamond Sparkly Diamonds. Oh my gosh, Amy, I'm so sorry. I'll leave her link in my description box. But she is hosting this month, and this is the very first time she has ever hosted an event. So y'all go check her out. She does all kinds of different projects. I think she does cross stitch, some resin. She makes junk journals, all kinds of stuff. She's pretty crafty. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this for. So like I said, I've had this since 2022. I got it off of Amazon. I have no idea. I will tell you this, I didn't pay no more than $2 or $3 for it because I was on a roll back then. And I was buying up all kinds of diamond paintings off Amazon that were less than $5. Most of the time, I was getting, these little 30 by 40s. I was finding them for like $1.90 something. I don't know if you can still get them for that, but back in 2022 and 23, you sure could. So, yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Y'all, you're going to hear Booger and Buster in the background. I can't help it. They're my babies. They're in here in the room with me. And Booger and, well, I actually, right before I started videoing, I gave them a treat. Well, Buster's a hog, and he eats his real fast. Booger takes his time, so Buster will eat his, have it ate before Booger does, and then he'll sit right in Booger's bubble. I mean, like, if this is Booger's face, Buster's like right here, just waiting for him to drop a crumb. And Booger gets so mad at him, and that's what you're hearing. You're hearing Booger getting mad and telling him to get the hell back. So, anyway, if they start getting rowdy, I'm sorry. If it gets too bad, I'll pause, calm them down, and then I'll come back. But, yeah. Anyway, now I don't know what I was saying. Oh! No, I don't. I think I already told y'all that I got this off Amazon. So, I have no idea. And I got this off of Amazon back a couple of years ago. Donna's husband, Jake, made me these. And that's Diamond Art Joy, if you're not familiar. And I use it as a little trash tray. These are my favorite trays, which are the cat-proof trays. I love them. I have been buying from them since they started their Etsy shop. I have got some, okay, so this is just a regular 30 by 40 off Amazon, right? No ABs, no nothing. So I got in my stash of ABs, and I have pulled these, and I am doing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've added 8 ABs to this little bland, plain Jane diamond painting. And then I have one of these little cases, and I usually use this for these little 30 by 40s. I do have Elizabeth Ward knockoffs, but I usually use those for like my bigger DACs and stuff. So that's what I'm using. And this little cover minder deal, this little dude here, I made that. Thank you very much. I used to have an Etsy shop, and I made cover minders. My shop used to be called Just Minder Business. And yeah, I don't have the shop no more, unfortunately, because I really did enjoy doing it. But it got to the point where everybody was making cover minders and selling them. And there's just no profit to be made into it no more. And I didn't feel right, you know, for a little dinky little cover minder like that. I didn't feel right, you know, charging $10 for that, okay? So I didn't. All right, let me get a drink of some agua. Buster, I just had some deliveries today, and I've got them in boxes sitting in the floor, and now Buster's trying to get into them. Buster, get in. Okay, had to get a drink. Like I said, I've been doing videos for the last 2 days, y'all, and I am so tired. You'd think I'd be tired of talking, which I am, but I'm bored. Y'all, it's Saturday night. I'm home alone. My daughter is gone for the night. My husband works swing shift, so this is his week to work nights. So yeah, it's just me and the fur boys. So I thought maybe I just finished up a video, my last video for a little while anyway. Well, no, I take that back, because I had, oh my gosh, I think I had 7 packages delivered today from Amazon. If y'all don't know, I am an Amazon affiliate, so I get stuff from them to do reviews for, And I've got a whole other YouTube channel. So, you know what? Let me get some drills and start on this, and then we'll talk. So, this canvas has got a lot of these in it. A lot of this color. I don't even know what the color is. I forgot. They do have the DMCs on here, but I covered them up. I don't work by DMC. I work by symbols, letters, numbers, whatever the key is. That's what I go by. So, I have no use for, you know, the DMC colors. Okay, so I hope I've got y'all in a good position. Hopefully y'all are working and not watching, because that gets a little boring. So hopefully y'all are working on a project, cleaning your house, driving down a road. I don't care what you're doing. Just appreciate that you're listening. Okay, so yeah. I am an Amazon affiliate. I'm not a good one though. And I say that because I'm not pushy. I don't have a storefront. And that is because I don't want one. I don't, like, really sell this stuff. Like, push it on people. You know, you need to buy this. Buy it, buy it, buy it. I don't do that. I get a free product, and basically that's really all I want is the free product. I do, however, make a teeny tiny, and you can ask anybody who's an Amazon affiliate, it's a teeny tiny little profit if you do purchase off my affiliate link. But it's nothing to write home about. I mean, it is absolutely just like minute. I ain't paying the mortgage with it, that's for sure. I'm not. Now, there's some out there that do. But most of them have storefronts, and they have got all this good, you know, filming stuff and everything. I use my phone to video everything. I have my light here that has the magnifier on it. I do have a great big box light if it gets real bad dark in here that I use. But yeah, and I don't edit. I hate editing. I hate it with a passion. And a lot of it's because I don't understand some of it. So I don't mess with it. What you see is what you get. Bloopers and all. Now, if it's real bad, I might, you know, stop and, you know, delete part of it. Or, well, I guess that's editing. But I don't get all up in the editing thing. I really don't. So, yeah. So what you see is what you're going to get. But I do have another YouTube channel. And I mean, like I said, I'm not here to push anything on y'all. But I would appreciate it if you would go subscribe to that channel, because Amazon does look at your subscriber count. They don't care really what kind of niche you have. They just want to see that subscriber count. And that's how a lot of these companies are too, that you do reviews for. They want to know how many people are going to see the video. Well, I've only had the review channel for maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't know. Hold on. Buster, what are you doing? What'd you just eat? I hope it was his treat. But my channel's called Scarlet's True Reviews. And I do have the link in my description box. It's always in there, along with my email, my Instagram. So if you have Instagram and you want to follow me on Instagram, or, you know, request me on Instagram. It's in my description box. I don't do a whole lot. I check my Instagram every day, but I really don't do a lot over there. I like watching people's videos, kind of like TikTok, but I don't really do a lot of, well, I really don't do a lot of nothing over there, honestly. But, I mean, if you want me to follow you or whatever, it's in the description box. But like I said, if you enjoy watching Amazon reviews, or if you're just curious about a certain product, you never know, I might have it over there. I might have unboxed it and done a review. And I know if you are my subscriber over here, I know y'all have seen them, because if I get something for review and I think that y'all are going to like it, if it's something crafty or storage or, anything that I think y'all might be interested in, I usually show it over here on this channel. Anything else, like I just reviewed a weed puller, okay, and it's a garden tool. Well, y'all don't want to see that over here on my diamond painting page, so that's why I made the other channel. Now, I do have a playlist on this channel that is Amazon reviews, and this is where I was doing them before I did get the other channel. But I noticed when I did that, and I was just doing all kinds of different reviews on my diamond painting channel, I started losing subscribers. So that prompted me into going and making a new channel, which is now where I go and do, unrelated videos that are not, crafty. So I think I've only got I think it's 133 subscribers over there. So yeah, I would, you don't have to watch the videos, and if it's something you're not interested in, don't watch it. But if you would, I would appreciate it if you would go over there and at least subscribe. And then maybe, just maybe, I might be able to get some better stuff to review. But that's all up to y'all. I mean, it's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't. But like I said, you might see something cool you like. So now what? What do we talk about now? I don't know. Y'all, like I said, this is such an impromptu video, because I was not setting out today to do a whip and chat. I just got done with my review videos, and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like going in there and watching TV by myself. I don't want to listen to any more true crime podcasts tonight. I finished my book that I was listening to on Audible. So I'm in between books, which, if y'all know of any good books or even a good author, list them down there in the comment section. Let me know, because I'm looking for some new ones. I like my favorite genre of books would be like paranormal. I like the ghosts and witches and stuff like that. I just finished, I've been listening to, reading, whatever, an author for probably the last, I don't know, last 2 years. Well, I have 2 that I really, really, really like. And they have, if you like series and you like paranormal, they have got some really, really good ones. And the authors' names are Anne Charles, and then the other one is Robin Peterson. Or Peterman. Robin Peterman. And oh my God, both of them, their books are awesome. And they're the kind of author that will catch you within the first 3 sentences of the book. And you are hooked. And I enjoy listening to series. Some people don't like a book that they have to keep on top of a series. You know, maybe 1, 2, 3 books in the series, and that's all they like. These 2 authors, I think one of the series, well, both of them actually, have got multiples. Y'all, I think I just finished book 13 in one of their series. And so now I'm waiting on the edge of my seat for her to publish the next one in the series. But I just sit and I binge listen. Just like with my podcast, I like to get some and just listen to them for like hours or days or whatever. Hell, the boys are under the table. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Buster is aggravating the crap out of Booger. Alright, anywho. But yeah, they both have, I think they have some books that are just standalone books, but for the majority of what they have, they're series. Now, they're not all, you know, multiple book series. I think a couple of their books are just like 2 or 3 book series, and then that's it. But yeah, I have been listening to them 2 authors for probably the last 2 years. I really, really recommend them if you like, you know, the paranormal. And they're not scary paranormal. They're, I wouldn't say romance either. They're funny. They're suspenseful. There is some romance in it, but nothing, you know, no 50 Shades of Grey or nothing like that. But there's no blood and gore in them either. They're just really good, wholesome, fun books. So, if you like that kind of thing, go check them 2 authors out. Now, I do like Maggie Shane, Kim Harrison, Nora Roberts, which I've basically read all of Nora Roberts. I like a little bit of everything, but paranormal is really where I go first. So yeah, if anybody knows of anything they think that I might be interested in, just leave it in the comments and I'll go check it out. Alright. So, anywho, what have you all been doing? What are y'all working on? Did any of you get any of the new kits that came out on DAC's anniversary? I got 2 kits, but I didn't get new ones. I got old ones. But I don't buy from Diamond Art Club very often. Look, until this past week, and this is June, the last time I purchased a canvas from DAC was when I bought Sunshine on the Black Friday thing. That's it. Basically, though, I've been trying not to buy anything because I've got so many. I would just like to work my stash. But I did go look and see what they had on their anniversary sale. And I did not realize that when I bought Sunshine, I guess I had enough points. Anyway, I had a $50 coupon to where I could get $50 off a purchase. So I didn't want to lose that. So I went ahead and I purchased 2 kits. But y'all look, I got 2 kits from DAC. I had a $50 coupon. And then I had $30-something in my PayPal account for doing reviews for somebody else. It wasn't for Amazon. It was from somebody else. And I got paid to do the review. I didn't get paid I got paid for the review by the company. They gave me $30 to do a video for them. So I said, okay. Who wouldn't? But yeah, I mean, I don't make nothing off the review. So I had I think altogether it was like $32. I think 32, 34, might have been $34 in my PayPal account. And then I had that $50 off coupon. So for 2 Diamond Art Club kits, one was on sale, and then I got another one. Like I said, they're both older kits. I've not done an unboxing of them yet, so that's why I'm not saying what they are. But I only paid $31 out of my pocket for it. So I was like, yeah, I can do that. You know, and I could have took and done all that and gotten a newer kit, or, you know, an extremely expensive kit, and probably would have been less out of my pocket. I don't know. But look, I got 2 for the price that I could have gotten 1 for. And I really, honestly, other than the Michaelina, there really wasn't any that they had that I liked. So I didn't get any. But yeah, I gotta do an unboxing of those. I've just been so slammed with doing the Amazon reviews because I put in for some stuff, you know, I mean, you don't know if you're going to get it or not. That's just how it works. You can ask to review something, but you have no idea until it hits your door, unless they email you and say, hey, we seen that you wanted to review this. What color would you want? Or, you know, something like that. So, yeah, like I said, I had some hit my door today. And today's Saturday, what is today? 7th, I think. And I don't know when. I probably put this up tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I had several get delivered to me today. And I come in here and I opened them because a lot of these products have a time limit. Like, well, matter of fact, one of the items that I got, they finally sent it to me. And it's a miniature kit. Which you will see that video. Possibly. I know I got 2 miniature kits that I'm doing. No, you won't see that video because when I did that video... No, wait a minute. I'm getting confused. I've got 2 miniature kits from Amazon that I did reviews on. One of them I did a review, a video review. No, I have 3. I have 3 of them. 2 of them I did videos. No, scratch that. Oh my God, I'm confusing myself. One of them I did an Amazon review. Just a review. Like, I took a couple pictures of the kit. And then I did a written review. And then the other one I did a video. Now, this third one that I got, I'm actually a little ticked off about it. I had to get a drink. But I really can't say anything because it didn't cost me nothing. You know, these companies, they send you these samples free of charge to do a review on. I mean, it's free advertisement for them. So, yeah, they're going to send you free products. But this one company, I put in for, to do a review on one of their miniature kits. Because y'all know I love doing miniatures. And I just got the kit today. And when I went to open it, y'all, I ain't even joking. This sucker had been returned. Had to have been returned. Somebody had to have purchased it and then sent it back to Amazon because I don't know. Maybe it was just too hard for them to do. I don't know. But it had been opened. It was not sealed. There was bags in it that had been emptied out. And that's the number one thing you do not do with a miniature kit is you do not open and dump the bags. Because your instructions on how to put each piece together goes by the bag numbers. So if you just open everything up willy-nilly, then you have no freaking clue what bag part goes to what. But whoever had this, that's what they had done. They had opened up all the bags. They were just all loose in the box. The bags themselves were just laying in the box. The pieces looked like they had, you know, took them apart and tried to put... I was mad. I was mad. Even though it didn't cost me nothing, I emailed the company and I said, looky here. You know, here it is. You want me to do a review for you for your product. And I agreed to do this because I like this stuff. And then you want to send me a used, returned product? I don't think so. So I told them, I was a little snippy. I ain't even going to lie. But I told them, I was like, well, you know what? It's up to you. I will either do a review video like I was supposed to do, and I will give you a not so pretty review, and I will explain to the people that you sent me a used returned product to do a review to promote your company, or maybe, just maybe, you might want to rectify this. Or, third, I could just not do your review. And you just don't worry about it. And don't send me nothing. And I just won't do your review. So now I'm waiting on them to email me back, which they probably won't because this is Saturday. I probably won't hear anything from them. Or if I hear from them, it probably won't be until this week. Now, they might not have meant to do it. They might not have known that it got sent to me, because they do come from Amazon. It's not like the company went and picked this product out and, picked it up off the shelf, stuck it in a box, and put my name on it. This came from Amazon. So it's very well that they may not even know that they did that. So I'm going to see what they say. And if I don't hear anything from them, I'm just going to put it in my stash and, I don't know, use it for parts, I guess. I don't know. And I didn't really go through it, because when I opened it, well, my first thing was, this box is not sealed. So that was my first clue, because usually it's got, it's sealed with cellophane. And then the next thing, when I opened it and seen contents all over the place, I was like, oh man, a bag busted. And then when I moved said bag, I was like, oh heck no. So, yeah. I mean, it might still be able, look, I put that in upside down. Might still be able to do it, I don't know. But not for no review. Not if I'm going to promote a business. Why would you, if you were a business, why would you want somebody to be like, oh, hey, this company sent this to me. It's used. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it together. Let's hope it doesn't happen to you. I know, I'm being snarky, but that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, come on. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I've been doing. I want to get, I want to start on one of my miniatures. I've got one pulled out, and I was going to start it this month, because this is the only event that I'm doing this month, is this one with, I think her name is Amy Sparkling Diamonds, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'll put it in the description box. Well, she's already in the description box, because, I always promote the events. So, yeah, that's another thing. If y'all want to do an event, y'all just got to reach out and let us know. Now, I do know, as of right now, this second, everything is booked. We're done for 2025, of course. We're not adding any more new events. And as of right now, I think we're full. I think there might have been one slot open for October, but I don't know. I've not talked to Donna or Laura today. I think Laura's on vacation, so she is going to be MIA for a week, I think. And I have not talked to Donna today, so they might have filled it. But, yeah, 2026, to my knowledge, we're full. And we're going to be doing 2 events every month. So that way, that gives y'all some variety. That way, if somebody's doing, if somebody's doing an event on dogs, and then somebody's doing an event on the ocean, you can do both events. Or if you don't have anything that has a dog on it, you can do the ocean event, or vice versa. It just gives y'all some options. I think it's going to be fun. We're still working out a few kinks, but for the most part, yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to take and do another event. I'm actually doing 2 events next year. I am going to be doing in January. I am going to do mystery kits. And I think I named that, what did I name that event? Uncovering a Mystery, I think's what I named it. But yeah, it's just mystery kits, mystery canvases. You know, the black and white canvases that you don't know what it is until you start putting your drills on it. You can do budget friendly. You can do premiums. I don't care. As long as it's a mystery kit, that'll work. Because I know that I would like to get one of the DAC mystery kits, but they're so expensive. And I don't know. I guess I just stick to my budget friendlies because I've got, matter of fact, I just did an unboxing, which you will see that. But I just did an unboxing for fan sales. They actually contacted me back. Want to know if I'd start doing PR packages for them again. So I agreed, because I've not done any PR packages for any budget-friendly companies since before Christmas. I quit doing them because I had gotten, you know, some of the companies just quit answering my emails and they just quit contacting me. So I was just like, well, whatever. But that was okay because I was getting a burnt out on doing them anyway at that time. So I was okay with it for the most part. But like I said, fan sales reached out to me. It's been about 3 weeks now, maybe a month, and asked me if I would do some more PRs for them. So I said, yeah, why not? So they sent me, I picked out 2, and they sent them to me. And I just did that video today. I just haven't posted it yet. But anywho, I might post that video and then this whip and chat. I don't know. Anyway, I got a mystery kit from them. I've got 3 others, but they're 30 by 40s. And this mystery kit that I got from Fan Sales is I think it's I think maybe a 40 by 50. I don't know. It's bigger than a 30 by 40. Y'all have to watch the video. But anyway, it's not that bad of a canvas. I mean, you can see sort of kind of what it's gonna be, but I don't care because it's black and white. So what I enjoy about the mystery canvases is watching the colors come to life on a black and white canvas. That's pretty cool to me. So if I can see a little bit of what it's gonna be, I'm okay. Would I rather it be a complete and total mystery? Yes. But, I'm not mad at it. So yeah, I will be doing a mystery, uncovering a mystery, is I think what I named it, event in January. And then, y'all, I am doing another event in April of next year, and I will be doing the 80s. If you're with me this past month, the month, April, I did 60s and the 70s. So next year I decided I was going to do the 80s and 90s, but doing 2 decades is kind of hard. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just do the 80s. Maybe somebody else would do the 90s, pick it up and do the 90s. Because y'all, in the 90s, I was married and had a kid. So it's not like I grew up in the 90s like I did the 70s and the 80s. So, yeah, thought maybe somebody else might want to do the 90s. But I am doing the 80s. And I'm probably going to run it about like I did this past time. I don't know yet. I still got a ways to go before I gotta really, you know, before I gotta do it. So I got time to think about it and mull it over and, you know, see how I want to do it. So I hope y'all are enjoying the events that we've got going on. We don't come up with them. Me, Donna, Laura, we're not the ones that come up with them. You are. So it's what y'all want to do is what we do. So that's the fun thing about hosting an event. You get to do whatever you want. And we're just going to follow along. So yeah. Y'all should think about it. Maybe for 2027, you figure out what you would like to do. And I know that sounds like it's far off, but honestly it's not, because it's like blink, it's been a year. Because that's how I feel right now. It's like, geez, it seems like we just got over Christmas and now here it is June. Schools are out. People are doing vacations, and I ain't even gone outside and tanned the first time yet. So, yeah, I'm already behind. So, anyway, y'all, I don't know how long I've been talking. I should have looked. I should have started it at a certain time, and then maybe I need to get a timer. I don't know. But I don't have anything else to freaking do tonight except for either diamond paint or watch TV. And y'all, speaking of watching TV, I hope I'm not muffled when I'm talking, because I'm looking down and I've got my light right here, and it's got a magnifying lamp is what it is. But anyway, I'm talking in behind it because I'm having to look in it in order to do this. So, yeah, I just finished binging from season 1 to season 14, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Oh my God. And I'm not one to watch this kind of stuff. I don't. I like reality shows, but I've never been one to watch The Housewives. And a lot of it's because I just can't stand snooty, snotty people. And that's what they kind of represent to me, is just a bunch of rich, snooty people. I'm not saying everybody that's rich are snooty. I'm just saying that these people are. This show is, I guess is what I should say. Or anybody else, have y'all watched it? Are you watching it? Oh my God. Look, this is what happened. Y'all, I have got bad insomnia. I've always had insomnia, but now, look, little FYI, or not FYI, but what is it called? Oh, what is it called? My mind went blank. Anywho, I think I'm in menopause, and it's making me, well, it's making my insomnia worse. So, y'all, I'm trying to find a color. So yeah, I get it really bad. And I went in there in the living room one night. I could not freaking sleep for nothing. Nothing. And I'm just flipping through channels, because what I'll do is, if I cannot go to sleep, I usually just turn it on something that's, just boring, and I just kind of watch it and zone out. Hopefully I go to sleep. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then, on the nights that I can't, I'm just a cranky old you-know-what the next day, because I haven't had any sleep. So, yeah. I had insomnia one night, and TMI. That's what I was thinking of. TMI. About the menopause. Anyway, we all gonna go through it, girls. So, whatever. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, you probably have dealt with somebody with it. So, anyway. Is that all my whys? No, there's some. I was flipping through the channels, and I come across one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I started watching it, and Lisa Rinna was on it. And if y'all know who Lisa Rinna is, she used to be on, when I was a kid in high school and in my 20s, I used to be hooked on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. Oh my God, I watched it all the time. Until Marlena became obsessed, or possessed, excuse me, by the demons. And then it was just like, really? Now they have really gone to extremes here. And I kind of went downhill from there and quit watching it. So, if you know, you know, and it's been a while. So, anyway, Lisa Rinna used to be on Days of Our Lives, and she played Billy. And she was Beau's girlfriend after Hope supposedly was dead or went missing or something. Anyway, I have liked Lisa Rinna ever since. So I did not know that she was on the Housewives. So I watched that episode while I was sitting there trying to go to sleep. Got flipping hooked on it because I was like, ooh, what happened next? So I go to freaking Hulu, and, or no, I didn't. It's not on Hulu. I got my, I think it's still on it. It's on, oh my God. Whatever it's on, the network it's on. Anyway, you can go back and you can watch all the episodes from season 1. You can watch all the Housewives. All of them. There's tons of them. There's the Beverly Hills. There's, let's see. There's New York. There's all kinds of them. Anyway, so I ended up going back and going to the very first freaking episode of the Beverly Hills Housewives, and I was watching it, and I got hooked, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that. I never watched this kind of stuff. My reality shows is like, I used to watch Big Brother, American Idol, those kinds. But I never did watch the Housewives. I thought they were stupid. I was like, really? It's just so stupid. So I didn't watch them. Well, I finally finished season 14. 14 seasons. Oh my God. And there's like, I don't know, anywhere between 22 to 24 episodes per freaking season. And I sat and I watched every damn one of them. And this has been over a months, several months. I have been watching them. And I'm just like, I cannot believe that I'm watching this mess. And I like it. Y'all, I like it. It's entertaining. And you get so wrapped up and involved in these darn women and their life. And you're like, you just want to go through the TV at them. You really do. And then, you know, you're sitting there and, you know, something will pop up and then you'll Google it. You'll be like, what happened to Lisa Rinna? Blah, blah, blah. You know, and then there you go. It's ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. But that's what insomnia does. Y'all, that's what insomnia does. Makes you watch stupid crap and get addicted to it. And yeah. So that's what I just got done watching. So yeah. So now I don't know what to watch because I'm done. I'm done with it. And I don't think they've released season 15 yet because I think it's still on TV. I don't know. I'll have to find out. So anyway, y'all, I guess I'm gonna stop for now, and I don't know. It seems like there was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about, but I don't remember what the world it was. Which I guess that's cool because that gives me a reason to do another whipping chat. Don't know when it'll be because I don't normally do them. I used to. When I first started doing YouTube, I used to do whipping chats all the time. Well, that's because I didn't have anything to show because I couldn't afford to buy anything. So, yeah, I just did, like, whipping chats and post reviews, stuff like that. So, yeah, anyway, I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and take the boys OUT. It's probably about time. I'm actually surprised that they've quieted it down and I've not had to pause and get onto them. They're being good boys, aren't you? Because you're being good boys. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. So, I appreciate you watching. And, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. And like I said, if you want to be part of the events that we are doing, go over to Facebook and join the Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 group. All links will be in my description box, I promise. And don't forget, if you are in, if you would, please go over to my other YouTube channel, Scarlet's True Reviews, and subscribe so that I can build up my subscriber count. And yeah, so I can, you know, at least make it look like I got a bunch of subscribers over there. But anyway, alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to go, and I hope you all have a good night. And I appreciate y'all watching and listening. And I guess until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye, y'all.